Okay, we're making these things because they look cool. That's pretty much the only reason. And as usual, I have no idea if there's... Oh, okay. I have no idea if there's any other, like, powers I can equip that would be worthwhile. Like, some of these might be okay. I don't really know. That one... See, I've still never used this, so let's go ahead and try the freeze attack, I guess. Can cram that in there, and then maybe I can fit something else in. Let's see. I would like to try that. I don't know, I mean, that's just like grenades and stuff, right? Like, you can just use them twice. Yeah, I can fit this in here. Alright, I'm fine with that. Yeah, let's just do a really brief testing of the claws. As with everything, I assume they do have a long range. I'm just not really sure what to expect. I guess just that. Okay. That's acceptable. And yeah, pretty much what I expected with that. Okay. So apparently I'm halfway through the game. I feel like I should be farther than that by now. I don't know. Yeah, no, let's just... I'll go ahead and try 4, just because, even though every time I try something on a difficulty higher than, like, -5, I regret it, but...
Again today I will go soaring through the sky.
Oh god, is it gonna be a musical?
No,
please, why?
At dinner time I always show the cook some love.
What are you singing?
Just this little victory song I made up. We stopped for 80. Now it's time to take down Hades.
It's definitely going to be at the end of this level.
Contend with her forces, specifically Arlon the Serene.
Oh, is he one of her commanders?
Yes, and he has a weapon so lethal it makes reset bombs seem like firecrackers. Arlon's base is close by. You see the moon?
Yeah. It's really pretty tonight.
And what about that?
Like I said,
Okay,
they're
then.
pretty. Wait a sec. There are 2 moons?
They're like eyes.
At least they're
watching
actually
you.
recognizing the fact that there's 2
I wish
moons,
they
unlike
wouldn't.
Life is Strange.
I get stage fright. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What kind of moon is that?
That's Arlon's
Insert
lunar
Death
sanctum.
Star
Clearly,
reference
there's
here.
more to it than meets the eye.
Very cool.
Yeah,
And
spaz.
dangerous.
Is it Dracula's moon laser?
It's not cool at all.
Oh god, it totally is, isn't it? I'm trying to think, like, of some other reference to make involving this moon laser, so that people who know Dr. McNinja will get a chuckle out of it, and people who don't will be confused. But I can't think of any offhand, so I'll just mention Bruce Lee, and that'll be it.
I'll get you there. Just focus on avoiding fire.
I mean, I'll try.
Those lasers are quite the security system.
You're telling me?
With all this firepower, Arlon must be preparing for a massive attack.
So is Arlon going to be, oh, here we go.
I'm far too busy defending.
I was about to say, is he going to be camp like everybody else? And yeah, he does seem to
Commander
be.
Arlon.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance, Lady Palatea. And yours too, young master.
Maybe not camp, just
I have
posh.
heard tales of your prowess from our Mistress Louise.
Well, that's weirdly nice of her.
She said I mustn't let your attacks spread chaos here, of all places. Before you cause most unnatural harm, let us sit down for a chat.
I might consider it if you withdrew your forces and banded with us to face the Underworld army together.
Those decisions fall to the will of Mistress Louise. Unfortunately, it's entirely out of my purview. I do hope you understand.
If I stay silent, it might indicate that I give a crap about
Then
the
why do you
story.
talk like that? Bad guys are supposed to be more like, "Grah!" and I'm gonna kill you.
Ah, the young master is skilled in impressions, I see. Would you care to perform more?
Please don't.
That's all I've got.
I don't know if there's actually any advantage to me randomly darting around like this. I don't know if the lasers are gonna, like, always target where I am, or if they shoot the same place every time.
That attack was vicious. I see a corridor we can enter through. Hold on.
By all means, keep shooting where I'm not.
not much safer in here.
As I mentioned earlier, the lunar sanctum is very heavily fortified. But a victory here could help us contain all of Aridi's army.
I haven't died in a
I'll
flight
take care of
section
this
yet,
somehow.
right? I tend to kind of prefer these over the ground sections. I know there's a lot less to them, and there's like
Still detecting enemies,
no
though, so
way for
be
me to ever
careful.
really talk over them, but
Let me
just
introduce
in
you to
terms
the
of like
Bloods,
playability,
the covert
they're
ops specialist for
less
Aridi's
frustrating,
army.
I guess.
Do they strike your fancy?
No.
Personally, I'm quite fond of them.
Right?
Did I
'Cause I
kill
care
that? I
so
couldn't
much.
tell.
Your concern is noted.
I was being sarcastic. I don't care at all.
Oh yes, I almost forgot.
Forgot what?
To close the gates. And the gates go shut.
Yikes! Cut it out!
The power
Yeah, this
line
is
going out.
very
You
much
have to know.
reminding me of Star
Trying to
Fox,
break those
specifically
processes. Shoot,
Sector
move.
X,
You can also break through with
where
melee
you're
attacks.
trying to get through all the gates that trigger the warp.
There's an entry point.
probably
to a
why I
duct
like
up
the
ahead.
flight
It's
sections.
tight, so watch out.
I will just continue to give this game shit and say that I prefer them because they make me think of a game I'd rather be playing. I don't know, I'm at this point now where, like, I kind of dread recording this game, and it's not because, like, I dislike it, it's because I never have
It's like
anything
a
to
whole
say
other
about it.
world. A classier
And so
world.
I, like,
I'm
just
deeply flattered by your
worry that
gracious
it's gonna be
compliment.
bad.
Who
Like,
knew the lunar sanctum would be so nice?
I don't know.
I could get used
That
to
and
a
there's
place
the whole
like this.
internal struggle of, like, I want to play on the higher difficulties, but I know I'm going to die, so there's no
It's
point.
not that nice.
I don't care how nice this place is. It won't stop me from taking you down.
I understand. You have no regard for other people's property.
What I could probably do is run through some of the first few stages on really high levels and, like, get a bunch of hearts and better weapons that way, and then that way I can, like, maybe
Are my
try
eyes
higher
playing tricks on me?
difficulties on the others,
Arlon
but
seems to
I
have a
also
penchant
don't
for
know if I
visual
care
trigger.
that much.
It's just a little something I whipped up to whet your appetite.
This is so annoying.
Is this just a hologram?
Lady
What is this?
Palutena, help me out here.
Deploying the Palutena super sensor.
I assume
didn't know
they
you had a
mentioned
super
it,
sensor.
and I was not paying attention.
I don't. You know I like to make stuff up.
Can't believe you're messing with me at a
Can we
time
get
like
rid of it?
this.
Don't fret. You can use the green arrows to guide your way.
Now, how did you manage to place those here? Seems you've infiltrated the Lunar Sanctum's control core.
Alright.
Palutena.
This was another
At least
tip I was told, is,
relatively
if you're pointing at something and the cursor disappears,
If you
then there's,
excuse
like,
me, I must
no
go
collision,
gird
so
my
you can just go
loins
through
for
it.
your arrival.
TMI. Nobody wants to hear about your loins.
What did I miss? I talked for 2 seconds, and now they're talking about loins. I don't know. But yeah. At the time of me recording this, I have already made the credit sequence that you've presumably watched, because I was going to put it at the beginning. Still need to try to add some kind of, like, jerky camera effect to it. I don't know how annoying that's going to be. But, in terms of time frame, I planned on doing that last night. Or more accurately, I planned on doing it, like, yesterday morning, but then got lazy and was like, I'll just do it tonight, whatever. And then, go to work, do my usual hours, like, don't get out until, like, I'm basically done with my stuff at, like, 11:30 or so. And then, like, I didn't find this out last minute or anything, but, I found out during that night that we were going to be, like, going out to eat somewhere and then watching a movie afterwards, so I'm like, okay, I guess I won't be getting home until, like, 2, whatever. It was more like 3:30, so yeah, that wasn't happening. Got home, went to bed, didn't get to work on it at all, and then basically spent a bunch of time making an obscure credits reference that nobody's gonna get. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah, that seems about right. This is what happens when I feel the need to explore everything. I die. This is why... Like, I feel like I should be rewarded by exploring, but I usually just kind of take a bunch of unnecessary damage. I don't know, sometimes I find stuff. should also probably get through more than one level today, so I guess I shouldn't dick around too much. Trying to think if there's any random bitching about work that I can do in this video. It's difficult to come up with anything, like, concrete and original, other than just, it was a busy day. Because that's pretty much what it was. Like, not even yesterday, just the day before. It was a combination of being wet and being wet and cold, and having the 50% off coupons available for, like, the week, so everybody was freaking ordering, and it was bad. But that's really all I can say. There's nothing interesting about it, just it was bad. I could mention that, apparently Pizza Hut, like, is now being, like, bought out by some other company, and so it's, like, no longer part of the same corporation that it has, like, Taco Bell and... is it KFC? I forget what the other one is. And so apparently this is bringing in some new changes, and there's gonna be, like, new management, and they're gonna get super anal about a bunch of stuff, and it sucks, but nobody needs to hear about any of that.
Alright, yeah.
I still don't get why these hologram enemies are here. I guess just to throw me off. I assume there's going to come a time when I don't want to shoot one of these. Like, maybe now? Yeah, probably. Is this just Doom, or... yeah, it is. Okay. That's lame, because I frickin' called that shit. I knew there was going to be a point where you didn't want to shoot it. I had a feeling it was going to be right there, and I did it anyway because I had no way of really knowing for sure. Like, yeah, I saw that the path went to the doorway, but I don't know. It could have branched off somewhere else. And by somewhere else, I mean not it. Yeah, bombs. By the way, not related to this video series at all, but if people want me to continue having, like, shit posting sound effects in the Isle of the Winds playthrough, they will probably need to, like, provide their own sound effects, because I'm not going to constantly, like, search for new ones to put in there every week. I also don't want it to get, like, super annoying. It's probably already super annoying.
Now what do I do?
Look carefully at the mirror's image. You'll notice some inconsistency.
What, like in the sense that I can just go left here? Yeah. Are you a mimic? Surprisingly, no. Alright, so which button do I hit? I guess the one that doesn't show up in the mirror. I'm gonna guess the other one's probably, like, drop in a bunch of enemies or something. I could probably press them, but, okay, do I have to press all three? Yeah, I guess I do. Alright. Kick! It doesn't actually get the kick. I am, reminded very much of Tomb Raider 4. Problem is, I can't really tell if this is safe. I think it is. Yeah. It's a little bit difficult to tell. Oh, what the hell? Is the cake still there? leaving the cake was important. Okay, trying this again. I guess there's a gap between the mirror and the platform that I didn't notice. There's a button here, I guess. I feel like I'm gonna randomly fall off for no reason again. It's probably less dangerous than it looks. Like, they did shit like this. They did stuff like this in Ocarina of Time, like in the bottom of the well. And, there it was annoying, but it wasn't awful. Here it's just a combination of, like, I guess in Ocarina of Time it's different because you have, like, the Lens of Truth, or you can at least... Or wait, actually, hold on. Can I... Yeah, I can just use the... this thing to, like, kind of indicate where the floor is. It's this game's equivalent of throwing the boomerang at the ground repeatedly. I probably should have thought of that, like, earlier on, especially since I freaking mentioned that you could do that earlier in the video.
Patu! Seriously, that is the last time I want to hear Patu.
Arlon, did you call Patu here?
I most certainly did.
He's not usually one to follow orders. How did you persuade him?
It was quite simple, actually. Just the
So is this guy ever
mention
going to do
of
anything
the
useful?
presence
And by
was
useful, I
enough to
mean, like,
send his
interesting.
twin running here.
Patu just isn't happy unless he's fighting someone.
You say that like it's a bad thing. You stay out of this.
Can't really tell if I'm doing much here. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm hitting the guy, I just... Yeah, alright. Should probably stick with melee, actually, because I think that's the specialty of the claws. Would make sense. Oi. Oi oi, Sisiba. No, not crisis recovery. Not what I meant to do.
Now what, fool? Just wait till next time.
Destroy the Lunar Sanctum Control Center.
No. If I don't want to. Oh, good. I didn't realize it had a laser. You gonna break? You gonna break sometime? I don't want to get too close to it. Okay, whatever. Guess I'm gonna go. There we go.
The control center is toast!
And with that, the level is 1/4 complete. God, what if it is? No, I mean, this place hasn't been so bad. But as I was saying, I should probably get through 2 levels today, or otherwise I will, never be done with this game.
Where are we?
You're not holograms, right? You don't look
It's a
like
bit
you are.
daunting, I agree.
However, I don't seem to have the ability to hit them, so... Oh, no, I do. They were just not working for some reason.
Ah! Are you trying to get me smushed?
Huh? That wasn't my doing.
Goodness, so sorry. I must have lost
found a
myself
stick.
in the golden melody of her song.
Boom spear.
That's why you should cover your sneezes.
I would never. A strong sneeze is the sign of a strong spirit.
Are we making sneeze jokes? Is this what the game is reduced to? I didn't know a sneeze joke was even a thing. I don't particularly need this food, but okay. Grab one of them, I guess. I didn't really... Yeah... I was, like, looking at that thing and I'm just like, is this a random, like, Rastafarian cactus? Like, what is this enemy? I think that's what that was. Anything back here? Okay. This level likes putting, melons inside chests. You could say that this level is melon-chested.
It's like the surface of the moon.
Why was
which
the
is
lunar
not
system
actually a
built
term
anyway?
except for in one
That
episode of the
information is
movies,
highly confidential.
That only makes
which was
me
just
more
him
curious.
misunderstanding the word maladjusted
I
from what I remember.
silence, and I intend to honor it.
Now, no need to get all bent out of shape.
After all, your name is Arlon the Serene.
I am well aware of my name. But back to the topic at hand. I cannot tell you the reasons why this sanctum was built, but I can say that it runs on my powers. Without me, it's just a husk, an empty shell, an orbiting house of cards.
Orbiting House of
Sounds
Cards.
fancy.
Is that a
I
thing
don't
now?
think we're getting the whole story here.
You are in no position to demand explanations. I am
Also, this is
beholden
just a
only to
sandy
Mistress
ghast.
Veridi, and you two are thorns in her side.
You've made your allegiances quite clear.
Then enough talk. Let's get back to fighting.
But enough talk. Have at you. I can still never decide if I hate these vehicles or not. They're not that awful to control, but it can be difficult to, like, shoot stuff with them. I don't know. Also, this level was brought to you by Moon 13, the moon. And Wolfman. Usually Wolfman is involved in some way. Oh, okay. That's fine. Didn't know what that thing was. Didn't really expect it to be a laser, though. Yeah, speaking of Moon 13, the moon, it's a thing from, like, the MST3K revival, if you are not aware, and, I have been enjoying what I've seen of that so far. I've only seen, like, 4 episodes. I feel like I'm in a minority of people who didn't really care for the original that much. Like, I saw a few episodes of it, and they were usually at least somewhat amusing, but the problem with the original MST, I think, is a lot of the references that they make are really dated, and so if you don't get them, then it's not funny. So it's kind of just like how I am all the time. Except in my case, my references aren't always dated, they're just unnecessary and usually have nothing to do with what's going on. But, like, obviously that's an older show, so it's like if you don't know the, like, the celebrities of the time or whatever, then you're not going to get the jokes. New one, I've not been having that problem as much. They also tend to review really, really boring movies a lot, and that's kind of like where the whole point of the show is, like, they're making fun of the movie and they're the funny part, but it doesn't always help. Sometimes it's still really boring. I don't know, I feel like Mystery Science Theater is one of those shows that, like, everybody is required to love, and I've never really heard anybody say that they didn't, so I feel weird being, like, the person who doesn't care for it that much.
Thanks.
Thanks. I do enjoy Idiot Control now, though. That is a good song. Steady as a goat, I'm flying over trout. Got a sack of monkeys in my pocket. My sister's ready to go. And here we are once again, fighting a large mass of polygons that I don't know what it is. Please, I'm trying to heal. Can we please? This seems like a good idea. Just put an annoying-ass enemy in the healing spot. I'm a fan. I've used all my heals already. I'll put it on the freeze attack, I guess. I will try to make use of that when I Find someone that is an obnox. An obnox. Okay, I guess we're falling in here. I didn't mean to do that, but I guess it was the right thing to do. I thought there was like a floating thing I was gonna shoot, but no. No. An obnox. A bag of 4 grapes. What are you? Oh, okay. For some reason I thought that was a pit I did not want to fall into. Is this like making me auto-dodge, or what is it doing? I feel like it's been auto-dodging, but it's sometimes hard to tell. This game is very twitchy. Please.
So this is an elevator?
That seems to be the case.
You know, until they just spoke, I didn't realize that it had been a while before they, like, been a while since the last time they randomly interjected themselves into the game, and, saying, "So this is an elevator, yes," was, clearly the best way to break the silence. Here is yet another room of fight several anemones. I've already made the comparison between the fighting in this game and Prince of Persia, right? I think I did. Because, it's more engaging than Prince of Persia, but...
Don't just shoot wildly, Pig. You do not want to get those clobberers mad. Try luring each one into a mine.
Oh,
Good idea.
okay, too late.
It's lucky to have such an excellent guide. Though we're on opposing sides, I must commend your
Wow,
work.
this enemy is really stupid
Thanks.
looking.
It's just part of my
Good.
job. Besides, Pit's the one doing
Oh, no, I think I walked into the mine, not it.
Especially
Never mind.
impressive for someone so small.
Okay, is there still one left? No? Okay, whatever, moving on. For some reason, Midnight Palm sounds like it would be a pony name. I don't know what the palm would refer to. But don't mind me. Oh, it's my favorite enemy. Annoying ass roly-poly that never dies. Mm-hmm. And do we get to do a third phase? Yes. Okay, can I just leave? No? Alright. There we go. I actually remembered to use my thing. Proud. Can you please? I really hate those enemies. I think they're probably my most hated enemies in this game so far. Are we doing damage, or okay?
Arlon's quarters are directly ahead. Good luck.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Get all the way to the end of the level, find out I have to be on level 7. Solution to this, play every level on 9. I feel like the game is telling me, hey, you can walk, you know. Because I don't really do it too often.
Welcome. Please make yourself comfortable. It is my great honor to represent Mistress Veridi and the forces of nature.
Alright, so what's your gimmick gonna be? Actually move to a,
I can't see!
Focus, Pit. Pay attention to where Arlon's attacks are coming from. After he attacks, shoot in that direction.
Yeah, I mean, makes sense.
Good, just like that.
Very
Can I
impressive,
freeze you?
young Master Pit. It's time to reveal the true extent of my power.
This is true power! Throws the moon at you, even though we're already on the moon. As usual, my just kind of flail randomly technique seems to be working okay. I say as I get comboed. Okay. I wasn't sure if I was really hitting him or not, but yeah, okay, I guess I was. That level was not too horrible. Now I have cut the moon in half.
But what's that thing breaking free?
Oh, I'm sure it's nothing.
I'm not so sure, but Viridi's forces are still a threat, so let's keep the heat on that.
Let's ignore this thing that we need to find out what it is and just teleport you away, sure. Random effect. Sounds good. Don't care. Alright, I'm probably just gonna stick with the claws. Let me see if I can use this random effect, though. I do like randomness. No, that is way too big, and I don't feel like taking anything off, so whatever. Okay, next is apparently lightning battle. That looks more like a floating city in space. I'll take your word for it. Alright, are we going to be getting another posh villain, or are we going to get, like, Frostman?
Is the door busted?
The door is the least of our concerns. Hades has rejoined the fray.
Oh no!
Oh yes! Now we have both his
Even though the
and
name of the stage was Lightning Battle, I'm still going with Frostman. Specifically because of the I'll make a popsicle of you.
The forces of nature are out for blood, each other's and yours. On the underworld side, Hades has put Thanatos back into play.
Oh boy. Okay, so yeah, definitely posh villain, except not posh, just
apparently, and leading the forces of nature is
Snagglepuss.
Phosphora.
Phosphora?
Yes, you call?
So you're commanding the forces of nature.
We're in the middle of something here! Get this way!
So Thanatos was resurrected as a glowworm?
I think the look he's going for is more Glow Dragon.
Wow, this is crazy!
It's the underworld versus nature. Their commanders locked in fierce battle. I'm ready to pull you out of there if things get out of control.
I can't believe Thanatos is still alive.
And
can't
quite
believe a
present from the
villain
looks of
didn't
things.
Well,
die.
that's only fair. I've been finished off a few times myself.
Thanatos, Pandora, Hudrog. Hades revived them all from the old days. It must have taken some work to bring them back.
But this is Thanatos' third time around.
Thanatos is a special case.
You're telling me.
He is the god of death, after all. So he gets perks like evil powers, health insurance, and free soda.
Resurrected from the dead, that's some health insurance.
Whoa!
insert Obamacare
You
joke
gotta admit,
here.
he's fast. Must be all that free soda.
Nothing that will phosphorus no sign.
I can't actually make one because I don't know shit about it, so
Stop
just
trying to butter up all
think
the
of one
ladies.
yourself.
Gross. There's nothing wrong with compliments.
Faridi! Where'd you come from?
But Commander Phosphora must also be respected for her power. Anyway, Pig, just keep after Phosphora and Thanatos. It's great how they're wearing each other out like this. I mean, who knows? You may have to fight them both at the same time. Well, we all
wonder
know
if that's
how
gonna be a
that
thing.
Almost makes you take pity on pity. Danny Pooh, are you okay?
Oh my god, the characters in this game are so
He
gay.
hasn't seen Peachy.
Sorry, but it had to be said.
Phosphora combines the deep peachifying power and speed of light. Finishing blow!
Oh, farewell cry!
Bravo! Bravo!
Oh me, oh my. Now whatever shall I do?
She really brought the thunder.
I said lightning. Sheesh! Get it right!
Whatever. We'll just keep fighting without someone out there giving orders.
Are you saying it makes no difference whether your troops have a leader?
They're all idiots. Seriously. I don't even know if any of them have actual brains.
The banter is very strong in this stage.
She must be recharging after her battle with Thanatos. Now's your chance. Let's hit her before she fully recovers.
Good idea.
We may not have the
It's
best
on my
dental
mind.
plan, but justice is on our side.
Yoden.
Now it's our turn to bring thunder.
Phosphora is in the middle of those clouds. Persistent, aren't we?
Hopefully I'm not, like, bumping the mic too often. Every once in a while I realize that I'm, like, bumping my cheek into it. I just kind of am hoping that it's not making horrible noises.
This is intense.
Hold on as best you can. Phosphora is definitely up this way. Nope, there's nobody here.
We can totally hear you.
Yeah, stuff. Yeah, look at all the stuff.
Just about there. 3, 2, 1, you're out.
And weird
This
floating
is
city,
the
there we go.
Thundercloud Temple. It's been abandoned since ancient times. Here already? I didn't even have a chance to take a shower.
Too bad.
Good comeback. Well, I guess not really even a comeback, just, I don't know.
I guess she's not completely spent after her battle with Thanatos. It's just one fight after another. Today is not my day. The fortune Mistress Faridi read me didn't paint a very good picture either.
Wait. Faridi reads fortunes?
I wonder what other services she offers.
Anyway, it's on.
Looking forward to it. Sending you in.
Okay, so from an aerial perspective, I'm not sure if there's any obvious gimmick to this stage. It doesn't really look like a maze as much as just kind of a go from one room to another,
It looks like
which is
Phosphora is
what
powering
every
this place.
level is,
You'll
so...
need to cut off the supply. Some of the pillars and walls are electrified. Don't get zapped.
Okay, electrified stuff, good to know. So basically, don't dash around constantly. That's going to be difficult for me. Yeah, definitely this is looking like the level where I need to realize, how did I just know I could break that? That was weird. Has that ever been a thing that you could do? Anyway, yeah, this is, as I was just saying, this is the level where I basically need to learn to not dart around like an imbecile constantly. Because, that would probably be bad. Okay. I heard him say missed me, so yeah, I guess there was like an auto dodge with that. Good. Metroid Prime 2 elevator, this is not.
This level would be way easier if my sandals were rubber.
It's not my fault you conduct electricity so well.
Well, she was laughing when I shut the power down.
Can I jump that, or... No? Okay. Yeah, donut. Must always leave the cake. Not that I can ever go back through doors after I open them, so...
I think that's a power supply to some of the areas
Not
in
really
this
any
temple.
reason, I guess.
Destroying it would probably make life easier for you.
Destroying what? I wasn't listening. Paying attention to the, boost balls that are attacking me.
Woohoo! That seemed to cut some of the power, so you can move forward now. Whatever. It's no skin off my back.
Is that a train car?
There's something inside of it. Break it open
Okay.
and I'll move its contents near the exit for you to grab. Sure, go right on ahead.
Try.
Are you going to put up a fight?
What do I care? This isn't my place. So you're basically squatting in this abandoned temple. Dignified. Not squatting, repurposing. Besides, I'll be out of here before too long.
Why is that?
Because the free-spirited Phosphora isn't one to put down roots. Like a hobo. Anyway, I've been busy with the Underworld Army, so I've asked her to defeat you.
I'd like to see her try.
Oh, what bluster, what bravado. I guess I can't back down now.
So what was this about these train car? Oh, I thought I was dead. Oh, hey, Jacques, I thought you were dead. She's like, I'll take the contents and move them to the end. Like, oh, I guess they're just over there. Is that a scissor? I saw like 2 frames of it. I don't know what it was. Please. Please stop. What is this stuff? Spike ball seems fairly useful. Reminds me of a weapon that lasts like 5 seconds in Deadly Towers. I don't remember if it was a spike ball or if it was just something similar. God, freaking Deadly Towers. I will rewatch the like stream where I read out of a guide and told Joel how to get through that game. It was a good stream. And it's gone. No? Actually, okay, cool.
Phosphora's busy recharging at the temple's center.
Got it.
You'll need to move fast and get to her before she's done.
Absolutely, Lady Palutena.
Absolutely, Lady Palutena. You're such a yes man, Pit. Good thing you're so cute.
You're not just making fun of me now, are you?
Oh, you're turning red. That's even cuter. He embarrasses easily.
I'm not really... I've been noticing here,
Can't give it a second
like when I
thought.
do this backwards dash attack, it like
You
lays
just
down
call me
this thing.
ma'am.
And
Are
I
you
don't
trying
know
to
if
start
it's just
something?
like a barrier or if it...
Sorry.
like what that
You're
does
much
exactly.
too young to be called ma'am. You know as well as I do the lifespan of gods. And how about you? What's your age? I'll tell you mine if you tell me yours.
For the record, I don't mind being called sir.
Yes, well, as much as I'd like to continue this delightful chat, I have things to do.
Can't actually tell
I know
which way
it's
I'm
difficult
going.
when she's flirting with you, but remember that she's the enemy.
Right.
There seems to be an air vent in that platform. Turn on the air to help you up. To get a current started, move the spheres to the correct place.
Move the spheres. Just pile of shit, alright. So, move the spheres. Was that one of the spheres? Are you one of the 3 spirits? Oi. Oi. In fact, no, okay. I was about to try to get rid of the poison, but, I was not selecting the thing that I thought I was. So what do I do with these? Just push them into the middle or knock them into a hole? I guess knock them into a hole.
Good job, there's a weak breeze now.
Yeah, weak breeze. What can I accomplish with a weak breeze? I can do this. This seems successful. I just wanted to see if it would do anything.
The air current is stronger. Use it to carry you up.
No. There was something over here. Is it gonna be a mimic? No, it was just a crab.
That's as strong as the air current is going to get.
Like, why? Is it still not good enough? Because I've not seen any evidence of that. God damn it.
Neat. I can go higher depending on the strength of the air
Did I
current.
miss something then?
Brains and brawn. Full package.
'Cause I assumed that, that extra path I took was going to be optional, but, maybe not. Are you fake? No. Okay, so no, this was the optional area, I guess. Should I try to make use of this stuff I have? Before it runs out in now? But I was gonna say before it runs out in like 0.3 seconds, and that was actually pretty accurate. If anything, that was too long. Yo, barrier. Oh, I'm stuck. I was about to say, let me use this barrier thing and see if it actually helps, but no, don't do it.
Pay attention to the movement of those electric currents.
Where?
I think it's probably fine to touch them. Seriously, they're perfectly safe.
Oh. I think at one point I had an ability that was just like a standing jump. I don't think I still have that one. No, I don't. Can't really tell what I'm doing. Oh, this is like a hidey hole. Is that something over there? It's a grenade. I don't know if I care. Kind of care about the duck. Somehow dodges that without meaning to. Well, this was an obnoxious one. Kind of curious if the dodge token will, Did he just... I was about to say, like, if it would work if I was just about to walk into the electric barrier. But I think that's actually what happened there. I don't know. Something like that. Something exploding? No, I think that was just a power-up running out.
Hop on in. I set up a grind rail for you to use.
About to say, is this a roll balls into holes room? Apparently not.
Wow, wow, wow!
Grind rails, huh?
What are you,
well,
Wubsy now?
Wish we had the budget for grind rails. This way goes to the center of the temple. Watch out, though. The roof.
It's my favorite enemy. Can I ignore it? Maybe. I ignore all of you pieces of crap? Like, I'm just gonna frickin' run through this section and not care at all. And then I'll get to the end and there will be a barrier and I have to go back and kill everything and then we'll have a good laugh. Not seeming necessary. Yep, the one time I didn't call it. These enemies are always harder than I expect them to be. There we go. And another one. Didn't think they would put two of them in a row. If there's a third one, clearly it will be real. I guess you're gonna check. I don't know if there's a tell. There might be. I've never really looked that closely to determine that. Okay, let's just frickin' leave. Forget that room ever existed. Now that the game has established that you can just randomly break walls, I'm gonna be paranoid of that. I'm paranoid. What did I miss?
Here so soon?
There was like an item down there. And it's gone now. Okay. Wait, is this actually the end? Go ahead and put on my health recovery, I guess.
You'd better sharpen your claws! I am the servant of Palutena, goddess of light now!
Enough blabbity blab. Now let's get to the main act.
So, electrified floor in this fight?
Don't
Or
run straight
just
at her.
a
Keep
bunch
your
of
distance
bullshit?
and wait till she's not moving.
My skin feels all tingly.
The air in here is electrified. It's good for the complexion, don't you know? Just look at them go.
Then I thought the fighting outside was exciting. But it looks like the
And we
real
have a
action
running
is in
commentary
here.
track from people who are not
Doesn't stand
involved.
a chance. Glad you're enjoying the show, oh divine peanut gallery. I, for one, am honored to have you
What
all
does the
in
phrase
army.
peanut gallery even
Yes,
mean?
man, now. Kissing up to
Like,
management won't help
I've
you, boss
heard it
bro.
before, I just don't know why it exists.
Watch out when you see Phosphorus stop to gather energy. Once he has enough, she'll fire shoot.
Nope, doesn't
Did
matter.
you see that thunder?
No, because you can't see thunder.
Probably missed some banter in that fight, but that's
What I
alright with
said
me.
before. You're not cute at all. Ah! This can't be happening.
And she
I'm coming for
dies.
you next, Faridi! Oh!
This place is going back to the dogs without lovely little Phosphora.
Smarm it up while you still can, Hades. We'll be after you soon enough.
Alright, so my prediction. Okay, first of all, that looks like a bird. Like, that was my initial reaction, was it's like a hummingbird with like an open, squawking beak. But anyway, my prediction for the next 6 levels. There is some random underling that we've not met before, and then we go through a level and then we fight them. And Dark Pit might bring a couple of them. Let's see what the name of the next stage is. So yeah, probably what I said. Okay, so, beans.